Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, it'd be massively appreciated if you went ahead and dropped a like on the video. Cheers.
MCCOIST is fumed at UEFA after suggesting it is now impossible for the likes of Rangers and Celtic to compete in the Champions League as only a select few clubs have the finances to win it. In a discussion surrounding whether the Champions League has become stale due to the same clubs competing to win it each year, the Rangers legend did point to the likes of Porto, Marseille and Red Star Belgrade who have all made the finals. MCCOIST did claim that it is now impossible, with the financial gap too wide as shown by Rangers' struggles in the group stage, and that gap is only likely to get wider. MCCOIST ranted and went on to say, Rangers and Celtic already find it, if not impossible, or at least unbelievably difficult to compete in the group stages. A lot of that, the vast majority, is down to finances. I think the problem I have is it's just going to keep going until there is only 3 or 4 clubs capable of winning it, and the 3 or 4 clubs are the richest clubs in Europe. So it would appear that MCCOIST is right with this one, and it has become impossible for clubs like Rangers to compete in the UEFA competition due to the finances involved for the likes of Manchester City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich and PSG. The phrase "the rich get richer" is thrown around a lot in football, but it is perhaps more prevalent when discussing the Champions League competition. The money from UEFA tournaments is crucial for clubs like Rangers, but we can never get far enough to truly reap those rewards. Manchester City meanwhile expect to go the whole way throughout the tournament every campaign, and the further they get, the more money they get, and that money does go back into the first team, and then the process does start again. With the money involved for the big European clubs, that gap does continue to grow between those at the top and those hopeful clubs at the bottom of that chain, with no respite from that likely to emerge despite reforms in the Champions League format. So what do you guys think then? I do agree with Ali in what's being said regarding the Champions League situation, and like I said in a recent video, we only banked 18 million from our last Champions League experience, while Manchester City banked around 180 million for winning it. So based on that, it would take us 10 years to rake in that type of money, while other clubs like Man City, for example, will definitely keep making more than the 18 million we are making each year, meaning that we make that 180 million over a 10-year period. And based on the recent figures that were released, and based on the most recent figures, Man City would rake in a massive 1.8 billion, which is crazy compared to our 180 million over a 10-year period in the competition. So MCCOIST is definitely right, and it is sad to see, but we can't really do anything, especially until the domestic game in Scotland becomes worth more. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and subscribe for daily videos. Cheers.